New at 11 tonight, Florida has one of the fastest growing numbers of new COVID-19 cases in the country, with numbers for new COVID-19 cases quadrupling over the last 2 reported weeks. Now that people have been traveling to and from Florida for the holidays, are we going to see those numbers go up even more? First Coast News turned to an infectious disease expert for answers. Adia Collins has the story.
It appears the Omicron variant is sinking its tentacles into Florida.
There's likely more viral replication or copying that's occurring in people with the Omicron variant versus previous variants. And that kind of goes along with the fact that this is so much more contagious.
According to the Florida Department of Health data, the number of new cases across the state more than quadrupled during the holiday week. But Dr. Mohammed Reza, an infectious disease expert, believes we will see the impact from new infections in the coming weeks, especially after a surge in holiday travel.
You're looking at that, you're looking at that 2 to 6 weeks time period after you start seeing lots of people becoming infected with this virus, because it takes that long if you're going to require hospitalization.
Despite the high number of cases, hospitalizations are currently below the Delta variant's peak. The Florida Hospital Association is reporting that over 2,000 people are currently hospitalized with COVID-19. There were more than 17,000 reported in August when Delta reached its peak.
Some of the data is showing that people have milder symptoms and require less hospitalization with the Omicron variant.
As we continue into the new years, doctors warn to look out for symptoms that could point to a sickness. The advice is still the same: to follow COVID-19 safety precautions and get vaccinated.
Get vaccinated, get boosted, because we know, and we've seen it time and time again, that those are the protections that we need to fight off different variants.
Reporting, Atia Collins, First Coast News, on your side.
And tonight, we're on your side, putting the COVID curve into context for you. We start off with the record-breaking number of weekly new cases in Florida. 125,000 reported. That more than quadruples the total we saw last week of just under 30,000. That's more than 13 times the amount the state recorded just a month ago at under 10,000 for the week. And here's a closer look at how the weekly percentage of positive COVID tests is trending the same direction. This week, nearly 14% of all tests came back positive. That's nearly triple the week before, which doubled the week before that.
Isolation time is cut in half if you get COVID. That's according to today's update from the CDC. The agency says if you test positive or come in close contact with someone who does, you'll need to isolate for 5 days instead of 10 days. New information about COVID on a Navy ship that recently left Mayport. According to the Associated Press, about 24 sailors on the USS Milwaukee have the virus. That's about 25% of their total crew. The ship is currently in port at Guantanamo Bay after leaving the First Coast about 2 weeks ago. The Navy says everyone on the ship is vaccinated and those who tested positive have mild symptoms.